This is the step where the ring is attached to the planets for the chain planetary. I've built the system back up. It was temporary before. I've added all the bolts. Right now I'm running a single motor for the test structure. I just need to get it to the point where it's functional so I can drive it around. This vehicle is going to drive unlike anything I've ever driven before, and I need to get as many hours as I can on it. You can see the holes for the mount are drilled in the axle, and we're ready to proceed. This is actually the second time I've attempted to put this together. The first time went incredibly smoothly, but of course I screwed up. I put the ring on backward. The ring is split two-piece, and I put it on like this, which is the wrong way. So now I'm going to see whether it was just luck or whether it's actually going to go together reasonably well. The sun should, theoretically, hold all of the planets in the right orientation. And that should allow me to line things up without having to maneuver each and every planet. Now that's not necessarily the case. Things can be a little off, and that can keep you from putting things together. Alright, so now the chain is on, and I need to put the link to lock it together. The problem is that I'm too close to a planet here, and I need to rotate the system just a little bit, and it really wants to pop off now. The first time it just went beautifully, but you know, Murphy has to have his say. So I'm rotating the motor a little bit to put the links in the right location. Alright. Now the number 35-2 chain, which has the two side-by-side links, the joining link has multiple pieces, and that's a 3 chances to screw it up. The idea is I gotta get all these pieces together without them popping off and falling to the floor, which they appear to want to do most of the time. So that's together so far. I've got to put the clip on, and the clip can be a little finicky. Alright, that's the click I like to hear. There you go. 2-stage with chain planetary. Here's sure it's going to take some time. I'm going to hook it up and run it and make sure it runs, but I'm sure it's going to take some time to wear in. The next step, the last step for this video, is to attach the ring of the chain planetary to the wheel drive hub, and that's going to involve tucking things in and not dropping these screws in down in the mess that is the gearing system. Three. This is where CAD is absolutely essential. Using CAD and carefully viewing when I did the review to see how I would put this thing together, I could definitely see that I had room to get an Allen wrench in and I could definitely put the screws in. I'm putting them in loosely now, and at the very end I will go and tighten them all by hand. There are 12 total bolts, so that's 9. 10. One more rotation here, I think. All right, so tighten these two. Three, 4. Now there are some overlaps, so I have to make sure that they are actually being tightened. 5, 6, 7, 8, 'Already been tightened. 9, 10, 11, and 12. There you go. Time to hook this up and run it for a while. Like I said, I'm sure it's going to take a little bit to break in.